Good morning, friends. Hostility between India and Pakistan is increasing. Last 3 days, so many events have happened. India launched Operation Sindoor in the night of 7th and 8th, attacked 9 terrorist establishments in Pakistan. In response to this attack by India, Pakistan started selling border villages. Many people were killed, civilians were killed, and they tried to attack border towns of cities of India through missiles and drones, which were neutralized through air defense system by India, and India made counter attack on many cities of Pakistan and damaged a lot of assets. India is very categorical, very clear that we have only acted in self-defense. We have not attacked from outside. India made very clear that we never attacked any civilian asset or defense asset of Pakistan. We attacked only terrorist camps or places where they are manufactured and exported. So we are not against Pakistan, we are against terrorists. Why it happened? What type of thinking resulted in this situation? You are aware that Pahalgam happened few days before. Terrorists killed tourists after asserting their religion. After asserting that they are Hindu, they killed point blank. They killed husband in front of wife, son in front of father, father in front of son. Young people were killed, young couples were killed. And a message was given to wife after killing the husband that please tell Modi that we have done it. The question is, what type of mentality, mindset gave result to such a situation? Friend, I am Ramchandra and I am presenting content to you broadly on the subject of economic personality development. Since mindset is a very important part of personality, it is very important to analyze such a perverted mindset which resulted into such event which is likely to endanger the safety of the nation, safety of the world. Friend, J&K has been center of terrorist attack for so many years. We have handled that. Even Hindus were selectively killed there. Kashmiri Pandits were killed. It is not that first time Hindus were killed, but this time tourists were killed. Tourists were never attacked in the past. And young couples were killed who went there to have honeymoon. They are bread and butter of local Kashmiri people. So they were attacked. What was the mindset of attackers and their handlers? According to my understanding, they have twin objectives. And both objectives are equally perverted. The first objective is to destabilize the economy of J&K. Everybody knows now that after removal of 370, normalcy has been restored in J&K. Tourist traffic has grown manifold. Income has increased. Investment is coming. Infrastructure is being developed. Youth are being employed. So people who don't want this to happen were worried that our whole game is going to be spoiled because of this. So they wanted to derail the economy of J&K. They wanted to spoil the career of Kashmiri people. They wanted to destroy the future of J&K. This was objective number one. And the second objective was to create communal divide in India. Friend, India is secular in spirit, in soul. We house people of every religion, whether it is Hindu, Islam, Christianity, Jain, Buddha. So many religious people are here, and everybody lives peacefully together. Everybody is doing business, job, whatever they want to do. Of course, there are certain problems, sometimes they happen, but on the whole, the country is peaceful, people are prospering, people are trying to do their best. So we are secular. We believe in equality of mankind. And this attack was on this philosophy, this thought. And the mindset is extremely perverted. The question is, from where this mindset originated? You are aware that head of Pakistani army, Mr. Munir, gave a statement just 1 week before Pahalgam. He said, Hindu is separate, Muslim is separate, both cannot live together. Their race is separate, their thinking is separate, their life is separate. And he confirmed validity of two-nation theory. According to Mr. Munir, no country should house more than one religious people of one religion. According to his yardstick, all the country of the world are not fit to exist because they house so many religions together. So you can guess that from where this perverted mindset has come, which resulted into Pahalgam. The intelligence report very clearly established that 2 or 3 terrorists were local. They provided support to the people who came from Pakistan. The core was from Pakistan. The question is, why Pakistani army behaves the way it behaves? Friend, if you see Pakistan, if you leave Punjab, no province is happy. Baluchistan is not happy, Sindh is not happy, Pakhtuns are not happy. Everybody is fighting, and the entire establishment is controlled by Punjabis. And army dominates the whole country. And army survives only on India hating. Unless there is some conflict with India, the Indian army will, Pakistani army will have no significance. The citizen of Pakistan, the civilian leadership of Pakistan must realize that Pakistani army is working cross purpose. It is working against the national interest of Pakistan. We want to become a developed nation. India is working toward betterment of its citizens, removal of poverty, job creation, economic development. And Pakistani people are having a lot of problems, high prices, lot of poverty, lot of conflict, unsafe life. So the government is formed not for fighting with each other countries. It is established to look after its citizens. So Indian army is surviving on India hate story. And Pakistani people have to understand it. We have nothing against them. We want us to grow. We want Pakistan to grow, prosper. Every neighbor should grow and prosper. This mindset is now developing in Bangladesh also. Jihadi mentality. So this is right time to give signal to the entire world. India attacked terrorist camps. It reacted only when its civil and defense establishment was attacked by Pakistan. So we are not going to compromise on our security and safety. We don't want to fight, but we cannot run away also when it becomes necessary. So now the question is, what should happen now? I am very sure that India will never attack. It has never attacked any country. History is example. We have never attacked anybody, but we have defended ourselves. So we will only defend. So India's stand is very clear that we are against terrorism, not against Pakistani people, not against Pakistan as a nation. All the issue can be resolved provided Pakistan desists from promoting terrorism as a philosophy, as a state policy. Afghanistan is totally disturbed because of this. So we have to make it very clear to the world leaders, especially the permanent member of Security Council, that Pakistan needs to be brought back on grey list, which it was taken out just few months before, because it is nursery of terrorism. So it has to be kept under watch. Second very clear message that Pakistan should dismantle each and every terrorist camp and desist from this activity. Till it does that, it should be ready to be destroyed. These camps should be destroyed. There is no compromise on this. And this message should go to Bangladesh also, where such mentality is developing. And India is capable of defending. One more thing I want to tell you, that today international scenario is in our favor. Why? China is a friend of Pakistan, known friend, but China has deep trade relation with India. We import more than we export. China is aware of it. So we should impress upon China that if you want to have a economic relation with us, of course we have got some border problem with them. We are resolving that in our own way. Both countries are working on that. But we should tell them that if you want good relation with us, economic relation especially, please restrain Pakistan, control Pakistan, and impress upon them that they should stop manufacturing terrorists. Of course, China has condemned Pahalgam, but it said investigations should be done. So whatever intelligence inputs are available, whatever evidences are available, they should be made strong, and dossier should be prepared, and it should be submitted to all permanent members of the Security Council and other nations of the world. African country, Australia, Japan, everybody, Germany should be made aware of it, that what has happened actually. So far USA is concerned, it has also condemned this Pahalgam. It has also said that they should be brought to book. Tell me, if America can kill Laden in Pakistan, why we cannot destroy these camps when they are affecting us adversely? So US has to be also given very clear signal that we don't compromise on our security. We will attack in our self-defense. We will not attack. We don't want territory. And if Pakistan consider that they can take J&K from us, they are in daydreaming. If they could not do it last 75 years, now they can never do it. So they should understand this, try to discuss issues with us, resolve issues with us peacefully in a diplomatic manner, not through force as they are trying to do. Last 2 days only have shown them that what is their worth, how far they can stand before India. Friend, we don't want war. I know that war is always harmful to both the parties. There will be casualty, there will be setback to economy, growth, poverty will increase, everything will happen. So it is not in favor of anybody. So we don't want it. And both nations being nuclear nation, obviously we should not go to a point where that situation arises, because everybody will be in trouble because of that. So we have done whatever we wanted to do. We don't want to escalate. And of course, Iranian Prime Minister is there, Saudi Arabia Foreign Minister is there. We have discussion with the US Foreign Minister. Russian President Mr. Putin has already supported us. So our overall scenario is in our favor. So whatever idiocy Pakistan has done in Pahalgam, we should take advantage of that and try to fix Pakistan in a box, so that they realize their foolishness and they amend their ways. This is long-term interest of Pakistan and Hindustan both. So whatever India has done so far has given a clear message to the entire continent that what India can do. So let us be clear on this issue, that terrorism is not a point of compromise, and we are secular, we respect everybody, we respect every country, we want that every country should grow, but we will not tolerate terrorism at any cost. Friend, I hope that whatever I have discussed has made some sense to you. I am not in favor of war. I am in favor of development. Before I close, I want to request you, please maintain fitness, whether it is mental or physical, by keeping away from negativity, by doing exercises, yoga, etc., etc. And always ensure that spiritual understanding is of higher order. A spiritually intelligent person will never be dogmatic, never be believing in religious divide. He believes in universal brotherhood, universal welfare. So I think if our thinking is positive, our mindset is positive, the conflict will not arise. But the type of perverted mindset has been visible in Pahalgam is not a mindset which has to be encouraged. Friend, I request you to share, like this video and subscribe to our channel, so that YouTube also understand that whatever we are giving is of some value. Thank you very much for giving us so much time.